In recent weeks, powerful solar storms have captured the attention of scientists, sky watchers, and spiritual seekers alike. These bursts of energy from the sun are not just scientific events, they carry something much deeper. The Pleiadians, a higher dimensional civilization known for guiding humanity's evolution, have now spoken. They say that these solar storms are acting as gateways, portals, that are shifting consciousness across Earth. This isn't just space weather, it's a soul-level awakening. If you've felt strange lately, tired, emotional, or wide awake at odd hours, this message is for you. What's happening now may change the very course of your life forever. Why this month's solar storms are unlike anything before. This month's solar storms are not just more frequent, they are spiritually potent. Unlike past eruptions, these carry encoded frequencies that affect not only technology, but human consciousness. For decades, solar activity was tracked for its impact on satellites and power grids. But today, people are reporting heightened dreams, headaches, emotional surges, and even spiritual awakenings. Something has shifted in the way this energy interacts with the Earth's magnetic field and our nervous systems. Elderly individuals are feeling it more than ever before. Many report vivid dreams of the past, sudden emotional release, or feelings they can't quite explain. If you're over 60, you may be more sensitive to this due to the spiritual maturity your soul has gained through decades of life. This is not your imagination. It's the solar codes aligning with your soul's memory. What you once ignored as just fatigue may now be a cosmic signal calling you to awaken. The Pleiadians explain that this energy was pre-timed to arrive when humanity reached a certain threshold. We've entered that zone now. These storms are essentially spiritual injections, bursts of multidimensional light meant to trigger DNA reactivation. While scientists may only speak of coronal mass ejections, the truth goes far beyond physics. These energetic waves are reconfiguring not just nature, but our inner blueprint. This is why many feel off, disoriented, or even electrified inside. You may feel energy in your spine, vibrations in your hands, or buzzing in your ears. It's not a coincidence. It's a spiritual alert system waking you up. The solar waves are communicating with the light codes in your body, forcing old energies to rise to the surface and release. You may cry without reason or laugh without control. It's the storm's way of purifying you. More storms are coming, and they will get stronger. But the fear is not needed here. These are not disasters, they are transitions. If you view them as portals rather than punishments, you'll unlock the wisdom within the storm. Your body is a map, your mind is the receiver, and your soul is the compass. These solar storms are guiding you somewhere sacred. Be ready, because the next wave could awaken something ancient within you. What Pleiadians reveal about this sudden energy shift. The Pleiadians have long watched over Earth, not as saviors, but as reminders of what we are capable of becoming. According to them, this energy shift triggered by the recent solar events was expected, and it was planned. They refer to this moment as a soft ignition, the beginning of humanity's deeper reconnection with our galactic roots. For those listening, the change is already happening. For those unaware, the shift may feel like confusion or fear. They reveal that this solar activity is not random. Each flare carries intelligent energy, designed to wake up specific soul groups, especially those over 40. Why? Because this age group holds generational memory and spiritual grounding that younger souls don't yet carry. You are the anchors of this transformation, the bridge between old Earth and new Earth. This is why you're feeling it more. It was always meant to begin with you. They say your soul chose to incarnate at this exact moment, knowing it would witness this shift. If you felt lost lately or uncertain about your purpose, this energy is here to realign you. You are not behind in your journey, you are right on time. The solar waves are adjusting your inner compass, pointing you back toward your mission. And that mission may not be about action, but about frequency, what you radiate into the world. The sudden spiritual dizziness, emotional volatility, and even the insomnia many feel are not symptoms of illness, but signs of alignment. The body is adapting to a faster vibrational field. If your hands tremble or your heart races during quiet moments, don't panic. You're not breaking. You're breaking through. This shift is the prelude to something extraordinary. What comes next will make sense of everything you've endured so far. This energy is not meant to scare you. It's meant to awaken you. The Pleiadians stress that you don't need to understand it all, but you must stay present, meditate, breathe, stay grounded in nature. The earth itself is assisting you in holding this frequency. The storm outside is also the shift inside. Stay tuned, because the next alignment will test your inner stillness like never before. These portals are not metaphors. They're opening now. While mainstream media may mention solar flares and geomagnetic disruptions, they miss the deeper spiritual truth. Portals are opening. These aren't fantasy concepts. They are real energetic gateways between dimensions. The Pleiadians explain that during powerful solar storms, Earth's electromagnetic field weakens just enough to allow multidimensional light to enter. These moments act as windows, times when communication between higher realms and Earth becomes crystal clear. If you felt a sense of timelessness lately, or like reality is thinning, that's not your imagination. You may notice sudden déjà vu, vivid dreams of other lifetimes, or a strange stillness in the air. Those are signs of open portals. For older adults especially, this experience may come in the form of spiritual flashbacks or inner voices becoming louder. This is your soul navigating through these newly opened gates. The Pleiadians insist that every person will feel these portals differently. Some will feel emotional, others may feel pressure on the crown of their head, while others may receive insights or spontaneous knowing. You don't have to go anywhere. These portals are around and within you. Your awareness of them is the only activation key you need. Pay attention to your surroundings. They may shift subtly in light, vibration, or sound. Animals and children are already responding. You may notice pets staring into corners, babies smiling at empty space. These are not random events. The veil is thin now, and beings of light are closer than you think. Elders especially may feel the presence of departed loved ones or guides. They are using these portals to reconnect. But fear not, these are benevolent openings meant for healing and awakening. This is a time to be intentional. Sit in silence, light a candle, and ask for clarity. The portal won't make you enlightened, but it will make it easier to receive divine insight. This is not a time for panic or distraction. It is a sacred doorway. You are being invited inward. Will you walk through or look away? The choice, as always, is yours. Light codes, hidden inside sun's flares. Are you receiving them? Beyond the heat and radiation, the sun transmits something far more mysterious. Light codes. These are invisible patterns of intelligence embedded in the rays, meant to awaken dormant strands of your DNA. The Pleiadians have long said the sun is not just a star, it's a conscious transmitter. And now, during these intense solar storms, it's sending stronger codes than ever before. If you felt unexplainable shifts, this may be why. Your body knows how to receive these codes, even if your conscious mind does not. You might experience buzzing in your head, pressure behind your eyes, or feel drawn to sunlight in strange ways. These are signs your cellular system is decoding the light. You may feel sudden waves of inspiration or even emotional purging as old energies get burned away. Light codes aren't just data, they are spiritual medicine. Older individuals tend to receive these more easily because they've let go of rigid belief systems. The codes do not bypass free will. They activate what you're ready for. So if you've been asking for guidance or healing, these solar flares may carry your answer in a frequency, not a sentence. It comes through the body, through stillness, through surrender. You may not understand it, but you'll feel it. Pleiadian guidance suggests spending more time outdoors during sunrise and sunset. These times carry the softest codes, more digestible and balanced. Avoid distractions when exposed to sunlight. Even 5 minutes of conscious connection can begin an inner unlocking process. Don't overthink it. Just breathe, receive, and trust the process. Light knows where to go. It will find its home in your heart. Eventually, these codes will stabilize into new awareness. You may suddenly just know things without knowing how. You may find your old fears gone and your creativity surging. These are not coincidences, they're confirmations. The sun is speaking. Are you listening? Because what it's saying now is louder, clearer, and more beautiful than ever before. Earth's grid is being rewritten, and you're a part of it. The Earth is not just a planet, it's a living library of energy. Beneath its surface lies a vast electromagnetic grid, connecting sacred sites, energy vortexes, and natural ley lines. The Pleiadians reveal that during these storms, this grid is undergoing a major recalibration. It's like someone is rewriting the operating system of the planet. And believe it or not, you are one of the inputs in that process. As the solar waves interact with Earth's magnetic field, they create pulses that ripple across this invisible grid. These pulses not only shift weather and tectonic patterns, they also influence human consciousness. Your thoughts, emotions, and even memories are resonating into the grid. This is why spiritual hygiene is more important than ever. The Earth is listening to your vibration. You may notice certain places feel different now. Perhaps your childhood home feels heavier, or a certain park now feels electric. These shifts are real. The grid is moving. You might even feel called to visit specific places or avoid others entirely. Trust those instincts. You are energetically mapping the new Earth, even if your body never leaves home. The map is forming through your frequency. Many over 50 are becoming anchors for this grid, unconsciously stabilizing energies just by being present. You don't need to do anything fancy. Just live with intention, stay grounded, speak truth, be still when needed. Your presence is enough. As the Earth changes, you are changing too. And this mutual rewriting will birth something sacred and new. We are not separate from this planet. We are its stewards, its children, and now, its co-creators. As the storms pass and portals open, a new blueprint is being downloaded. Hold the frequency. Walk with purpose. The Earth is becoming something extraordinary, and she's doing it through you. The Ashtar Command has activated their frequency shield. The name Ashtar Command has been whispered for decades among galactic truth seekers, often dismissed by skeptics as fantasy. But during this current solar event, their presence has surged across multiple energy grids. The Ashtar Command, as described by the Pleiadians, is a multidimensional alliance of guardians from various star systems. Their mission is peacekeeping, and now they've deployed an energetic shield around Earth to stabilize incoming solar frequencies. This is not a physical shield, but a harmonic field, a protective vibrational net meant to buffer the shockwaves from solar storms. The older population may feel this in subtle ways: sudden calm after moments of panic, protection in dreams, or a deep knowing that you're not alone. You are not imagining this. The frequency shield is real, and it's working quietly behind the veil to hold Earth steady during this turbulence. The Ashtar command operates through crystalline technology, aligned with Earth's own ley lines. When solar storms hit, their field responds in harmonic waves, neutralizing what the human nervous system cannot absorb. This is why some of you may have felt dizzy one day and peaceful the next. It's their modulation. For the spiritually sensitive, their signatures appear as geometric patterns in meditation or angelic tones in moments of silence. Those over 60 often act as ground nodes for these frequencies, anchoring this shield through their emotional maturity and inner balance. Even if you're not consciously aware, your heart might be stabilizing an entire region just by staying centered. The command respects free will. They cannot override chaos without human participation. So your calmness, your prayers, your stillness are crucial elements in this joint mission. While mainstream science remains unaware, lightworkers and elder souls know this shield by feel, not by fact. It surrounds Earth like a cocoon during metamorphosis, ensuring transformation doesn't become destruction. You don't have to believe in the Ashtar command. You'll know their presence when you feel sudden clarity, protection, and peace during global chaos. They are not coming. They are already here. The forgotten souls are awakening from Earth's grid. There are beings buried in Earth's energetic memory. Forgotten souls, lost frequencies, an ancient consciousness once silenced by past disasters or suppressed timelines. During these solar storms, the grid's vibration rises, and with it comes an echo of these forgotten presences. The Pleiadians call this the re-emergence cycle. These aren't ghosts, but fragmented parts of humanity's collective consciousness rising for healing. You may dream of ancient cities you've never visited, or feel emotions that don't seem to belong to this life. These are echoes, remnants of who you've been and what humanity has gone through. Elder souls often feel this more because their energy fields hold more incarnational memory. You're not just witnessing this shift, you're remembering your part in it. Certain parts of Earth act as memory vaults, mountains, oceans, and sacred lands where dormant codes were sealed long ago. The solar flares are unlocking these areas, releasing spiritual data into the human field. That's why some locations feel alive right now. If you're drawn to specific places or feel pulled by a forgotten language or symbol, follow it. Your soul knows what it's seeking. Those over 50 often find themselves reflecting on childhood memories or ancestral pain during this phase. It's not regression, it's retrieval. You're being offered a chance to reintegrate the wisdom and healing from forgotten lifetimes. This helps Earth too, as your healing contributes to the collective cleansing of the grid. Every time you forgive, grieve, or accept the past, you shift the Earth's vibration. So don't ignore your inner world right now. The tears you shed, the memories that surface, they're not distractions. They are the map. The forgotten souls are not strangers. They are parts of you rising to be remembered. This is spiritual archaeology, and the treasure buried within it is your original light. Strange sky phenomena are linked to dimensional overlap. Have you seen strange lights in the sky lately? Cloud formations that seem artificial, flashes of color with no source, or shimmering air that feels like a dream. These are not optical illusions. They are signs of dimensional bleed-through. The Pleiadians reveal that during strong solar activity, the veil between dimensions thins and overlapping realities briefly become visible to the human eye. Elderly people often report seeing these phenomena more clearly. This is due to a softened ego and a more open pineal gland developed through age and experience. If you've noticed the sky looking different or the stars feeling closer, trust your senses. You're witnessing the merging of timelines, fleeting moments where the new Earth overlaps with the old, allowing glimpses of what is coming. Some may even see floating geometric shapes or hear frequencies not heard by others around them. These are signs that your perception is tuning to a higher bandwidth. These sky signs aren't warnings, they're invitations. When the dimensions overlap, beings from other realities can send signs, healing, or simply presence. It is a moment of harmony between densities. These sky phenomena are part of the awakening process. They trigger wonder, curiosity, and spiritual activation. You don't need to record them, just acknowledge them. Let them remind you that this world is layered and magical beyond comprehension. And let them assure you that you are not alone. The sky is speaking, and your soul is remembering how to listen. Don't dismiss what your eyes see and your heart senses. In this time of transition, the extraordinary hides in the ordinary. The light in the clouds, the shimmer in the wind. It's all part of the message. Earth is revealing her multidimensional nature, and you're here to witness it fully. Galactic beacons are calling the star seeds to action. You may have felt it, a sudden pull, a deep inner knowing that your time has come. The Pleiadians confirm that hidden within the latest solar frequencies are galactic beacons, encoded calls being sent out across the cosmos. These aren't just metaphorical, they are energetic signals meant to awaken starseeds across Earth to their greater purpose. Starseeds are souls who came from other star systems to assist in Earth's evolution. If you've always felt different, like Earth never quite felt like home, you may be one. The beacons are activating these beings now, especially those who are older and have lived quiet, humble lives. Age is not a limitation, it's a qualification. Your years have prepared you for this. These beacons are received through intuition, synchronicities, sudden downloads, or an unshakable sense of urgency. They awaken dormant missions, gifts, and memories. You may feel restless or overwhelmed, not knowing why. This is the soul's response to the call. You are not going crazy, you're being realigned. The world needs you now, not as a follower, but as a frequency holder. For many, this means speaking truth, creating spiritual community, or simply holding love in dark times. Not everyone will be on a stage, but everyone has a sacred role. If your heart burns with truth, your hands tingle with healing, or your voice quivers with emotion when you speak of love, you are already answering the call. Let the beacon guide you, and trust its pull. The time of hiding is over. You were planted like a seed decades ago, and now the light of the solar storm has cracked the shell. Rise, speak, shine. The galaxy is watching, and Earth is ready. This is why you're so emotional lately. Have your emotions been swinging wildly? One moment peace, the next tears? It's not a coincidence. The recent cosmic energy isn't just shaking the Earth's magnetosphere, it's shaking your emotional field. The Pleiadians call this the heart quake. It's a necessary storm designed to break open the shell around your deepest feelings, especially in older souls who have carried emotional armor for decades. You may feel memories from long ago resurfacing without warning. You may cry over things you thought were resolved, or feel a strange grief for people and places you barely remember. This is the frequency of healing moving through you. You're not weak. You're processing lifetimes in moments. Let the emotions move. They are sacred messengers. This emotional purge isn't random. It's timed. The solar codes interact with your heart chakra, loosening the trapped grief, fear, or longing you buried long ago. For those over 50, this can be especially intense, as your energy system has stored more life experiences. But once released, you'll feel lighter, freer, and clearer than you have in years. Don't fight the tears. Welcome them. Sometimes the only way out is through. Let the storm pass through your soul like wind through an open window. Journal. Sit by water. Speak your truth, even if your voice shakes. You are not breaking, you're blooming. This is the gift hidden in the ache. Your heart isn't failing, it's finally opening. Remember, the emotional waves may feel overwhelming, but they are not punishments. They are purifications. You are being prepared for something lighter, something brighter. But first, the old must leave. The storm is part of the awakening, and your heart is the sacred temple being restored. The return of the crystal temples begins now. Deep within Earth's energetic blueprint are ancient structures known as crystal temples, interdimensional energy centers from Earth's earlier civilizations like Lemuria and Atlantis. The Pleiadians say these temples are not made of stone in the way we understand, but of sound, light, and frequency. And during solar storms, especially powerful ones like now, their locations begin to reactivate, not physically, but spiritually, through our consciousness. You may have felt pulled towards specific places, names, or even had dreams of glowing structures filled with soft harmonic tones. These are not fantasies. They are echoes of memory, being reawakened by the solar frequencies. For older souls, especially those over 60, these temples may even trigger cellular memory. A sense of recognition may wash over you as though you've been there before. The activation of these temples brings balance. Their frequencies help stabilize not only Earth's shifting poles, but also the emotional turbulence humanity is facing. When you meditate or even think of peace, your mind may unknowingly be tuning into these sites. This connection is sacred, and those who feel drawn to this, yes, even if you're watching from your living room, are already participating in their reawakening. This is a global phenomenon. Sacred spots are reactivating in Hawaii, Peru, Egypt, and even parts of the US. These temples do not need to rise physically. They rise through human memory and intention. As you align your energy with them, you anchor light where fear once ruled. Even a whispered prayer helps. You are part of their return. So don't dismiss your intuitive pulls. If you feel a glowing light in your chest when you hear the word Atlantis or Lemuria, trust it. You are not remembering a story. You are remembering your origin, and the temples you once served are calling again. Your role is not over, it's just beginning. The silence between storms is not empty. After the intensity of a solar flare, you may notice sudden stillness, an eerie, powerful calm, like the pause between thunderclaps. This is not downtime. The Pleiadians teach that this silence is where the most powerful integration happens. It's a pocket of sacred space, and if used correctly, it becomes a gateway to wisdom, healing, and downloads from your higher self. This silence is often misunderstood. People rush to fill it with distractions or assume nothing is happening. But for spiritually awake souls, especially those seasoned by life, it becomes a sacred pause. It's like the breath between heartbeats. It holds more life than the action before or after. The silence is not void, it is fertile. During this phase, visions sharpen, clarity increases, and old beliefs fall away with ease. Many elders report having profound moments of insight during these quiet periods, seeing through illusions they've held for decades. That's not coincidence. The energy field is calm enough to allow truth to rise. You're not being forgotten by the universe. You're being invited inward. The silence also brings rest. After intense emotional, mental, or energetic waves, your system needs recalibration. These quiet moments are spiritual incubation. Trust them. Don't rush. Sit in them. Breathe through them. And let them teach you what noise never could. In stillness, stars are born. And so is your next level. If you feel nothing is happening, shift your perception. Ask, what is emerging within me right now? This phase is a gift. Most of the real transformation happens not in the chaos, but in the calm after it. The silence is not absence, it is presence, and in it, the divine whispers to those who listen.